तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल.
Okay, in the last session, I think we were having a talk, and then somebody came up with this issue of, when we are having three leads, and then what should I do and all that. I said, I've been telling these things so many times. I just checked up YouTube channel, our video is there on the subject, but you guys don't go and see it. If you would just do that, you would be so much helped. See, why Bhavya read the book sincerely? Because she thought that she is not having that much of time. Probably had she enrolled for our program, she may also have not read the book. This goes particularly to people who enroll for long duration, 1 year. They said, अब तो किताब after all SSB जाने से 6 दिन पहले पढ़ेंगे. अब तो किताब तो मिल ही गई है. Keep it under the pillow and go to sleep, as if it will sink in your mind from there. Doesn't happen that way, Fine. Okay. I had one or two more issues which I wanted to talk to you, which I keep getting, in general. There is one situation where it says that your mother is ill and your boss does not give you leave. Now I find almost everyone thinks from the narrow perspective of an employee and thinks that the boss is an idiot and he is there to harass you. And probably this kind of mentality exists overall with the employees. They think that there is one employee has got some, different agenda and objectives, and the employer has got some different objectives. So when I ask individually you people, I said that if you had an employee who said that his mother was very ill, would you stop this person from going on leave? So they all said, no question, we will let this person go. So then I asked them, why do you think that the boss has come from some different planet? He is also a human being just like you. But probably you did not understand his concerns. And probably in the overall perspective, you were not that loyal an employee. So that person was apprehensive whether you will do the work in time or not. Or probably you had been making excuses which were often, not genuine. That is why this kind of situation arises. So in normal course, if you are a sensible employee and you convince your boss that you will finish the assigned work in time, he will let you go. Fine. Any questions on this point?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Then another point is there in which I find almost, very high percentage people have a similar view. That you were about to go for SSB and there was a death in the family. So generally the trend is that you will now look for the absentee batch or go for the SSB later, as if at home there's something of considerable importance that you have to do. My personal view is that if a person is seriously ill, then your presence can actually make some difference in in the survival of that person. Once the person is dead, there's nothing going to change. And whether you are there for Chautha or Tervi, it doesn't really matter such a big deal. That's my personal view. So I feel that a person in such a situation should condole the death and thereafter carry on for SSB. There is not sufficient reasons to not attend SSB. Anyone has got a differing view on this?
What
Morning,
about
sir.
the emotional support that we are supposed to give to the family member of the deceased.
Hmm.
Not the emotional support, like sir, but if the person has to perform the rituals for his death.
Tell me,
Sorry.
because you see, the view that I am having is heavily in minority. I practically find not more than 2% share this kind of view. That is why I am raising this point. 98% feel that नहीं ये तो बहुत important है भाई, घर में अब तो क्रेमेशन, फिर चौथा तेरहवीं, सब ये तो बहुत ही important काम है. In my view, is not important. Important तब था जब जिंदा था आदमी. When he's dead, अब क्या करोगे?
So, good morning, sir.
Good
What I
morning,
felt is,
Jay.
sir, चौथे में रहना important नहीं है, but somehow that state of mind might affect his SSB performance. So, if he has the option of going it later, so it would be better. He would have performed better.
Okay, fine. No, I take your view. I just want to know, because probably my software works differently from you people.
Sir, in my opinion, whatever you said is completely right.
राइट है तो फिर 98% का व्यू अलग क्यों होता है, इसलिए तो डिस्कस कर रहा हूं मैं.
Sir, in my opinion, sir, I think that the main part of emotional support is there. If the absentee batch is provided or entertained, then you can go for absentee batch. But if it is not entertained, then you should attend the SSP at the previously decided date only.
That is not given the situation, ना कि absentee batch entertained and all that, and लंबे लंबे जवाब देना मैं वैसे ही आपको discourage करता हूँ.
So, sir, that was my only means. People travel sometimes, means other than going a little bit different from situation, that death of some family member is something when people travel long distances also to come to the family only for the emotional support only. So that's why, sir, my point of view was that he can request SSB to get an absentee death.
सर घर के एनवायरनमेंट पे भी डिपेंड करता है ना, घर वालों को नीड है, अगर घर वाले बोलने चले जा तो.
No, देखो घर वाले वाला वो नहीं, don't get into all that. मतलब responsibilities for your decisions palming off on someone else, I don't subscribe to that. You have to be a decisive person. You have to take your decisions. What's your view? That's what is asked.
सर मुझे लगता है घर वाले तो सपोर्ट करेंगे कि हाँ ठीक है, तू SSB जाके आ जा, यहाँ की तो सिचुएशन हम संभाल लेंगे.
Sir, I think whatever you said is right, sir, because there are people who can provide emotional support. You are not the only single person. So we have to carry on with our lives. That is the rule.
That's what I think so. But I brought out this point because I was having this. Practically everyone is thinking differently.
Sir, even I want to add in the same line. So, since if that person is a single, son in the family and had to do the last rituals and the rites of a family person.
ये लिखा कहाँ है सिचुएशन, तो तुमने भी जवाब लिखा था. इफ बट्स कहाँ से ला रहे हो तुम? योर डेथ ऑफ अ फैमिली मेंबर लिखा है, नहीं लिखा कि आपके फादर की डेथ हुई है.
Exactly,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
It
Got it,
depends
sir.
on our mindset, whom we presume over there. सर वहां पे हम किसको एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं या हम क्या सोच रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर सिचुएशन पूरी चेंज हो सकती है. एंड सर इवन इफ इट्स योर ईदर योर फादर और योर मदर, सो सर ऐसे तो सर विराट कोहली ने भी पापा के डिमाइस के बाद ही वेंट फॉर हिज मैच. सो दैट इज द सेम थिंग दैट एनी पर्सन शुड डू.
No, I am in agreement with you, Akshita, but that's why I'm discussing this issue, because others don't seem to be thinking that way. So I wanted to discuss this issue.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, generally we mention everything regarding our family on our PIQ. So when it comes to SRTs, in the same questions, if we mention your answer, so in case somebody is the only son of their parents, so how will he answer that, sir?
Your family, does family mean immediate family only? You are writing details about your immediate family.
Yes, sir.
तो चाचा, ताऊ, मामा, भतीजा, उनकी कहानी लिख रहा है वो उसमें.
No, sir.
But it could be that, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that family member who died can be from our extended family.
Would be, yes, very much.
In case, in that case, I think that attending the SSB is a better option because family member का भी वही opinion होगा कि तू रुके यहाँ क्या करेगा, just go for SSB.
Oh, fine. So I just wanted to raise this point. So I think greater clarity has come with you people.